Kaboosh! We are recording for reals. Hey, what is up guys? Asa right here and welcome back to the channel. I probably need like a new intro or something. But anyways, welcome back guys, and for this particular video, we're going to be talking about another one of our fantastic supporters of the channel, Galax, and some of the products they sent to me. Let's call it Send Part 2, because they did send a couple of new fantabulous things that I am very much actually legitimately excited for, that I think pushes what is expected of a company or of a tech brand, of what they can showcase and release and all that good sort. But before all of that, let's go back in time a little bit and show you one of the things that I got from that part 1 video. And this is, I believe, the Galax Rev 01 case. I did mention this in the previous video. Didn't really have the best camera at the time, or at least the lens. It kept focusing in and out. So here's a quick little gander at this mid-tower case. So this is your in the middle range of sizes of case that you can get. It's pretty nice, has a tempered glass in the front, has this kind of key ring thing that you can put your finger on, and then it opens up the case for you. It's all magnetic, no need for screws anymore. Has a good mesh partition in the front so airflow can go in, has mesh partition in the top, has mesh partition in the bottom, so you get yourself a great case with good airflow. Looks solid and white. I actually am very surprised that they keep sending me white stuff, even though I'm all about that black, and I need to turn, yeah, as you can see from my PC at the back. Yeah, solid configuration for this particular thing. I did maybe want to give this away for charity in my local community, so I'll probably do that. This one at least, so it'll go to somebody who needs or wants to build their own PC. This next one though is the other stuff that we have from the Rev lineup of PC cases. And this actually feels much heftier than the other one, but this is a smaller variant. This is the Rev 03. You saw it a while ago. The other one was somewhere around this height. This one has kind of shrunk down about a third of that, and this is, what do you call this again? I think a mini ITX case. So I am actually very curious about these kind of cases because they push the boundary of size efficiency and minimalism. As you can see, it does not have any tempered glass, but I think with this kind of particular device or this particular size of a case, you do not want to have it with a tempered glass, because you're going to be squishing everything in. It might look good, but it might not look good enough that you want to have it displayed when you're popping it in. I think it's more really just for the size and the portability of this thing. But that being said, real quick first glance at the product, you got yourself mesh basically everywhere. And I hope this does not fall on my iPad, because I have the iPad just right in front of you guys, in front of me actually, so that I can just talk about what this case has to offer. So I'm gonna try to open it up here, and this is what I actually liked about this case when I was researching a little bit, and I've actually done this unboxing a good chunk of times now, and I haven't made like the best of, let's just say, talking points about it, but I have at least gotten to look around. Again, as you can see, there's like a nice little mesh support here. Will keep at least a large part of the dust particles clinging here, rather inside your case. So it's covered in top, left, bottom, and top, left, right, bottom of the case, and it just is there with the sides, and it's pretty easy to remove it. It's pretty flexible too, from what I could tell. So all you got to really do is just, yeah, peel it, clean it, and then put it back in. And what's kind of cool about this particular case, I'm not sure if you can see it proper, is right here, all of the sides of it actually do have a, what's the word again that they put in their website? It says here, I believe like a toolless operational system. And I like that. It just means that you can just, after you've done configuring all of what you want, you just pop it right in, hear the sounds, and then you're good. Which is actually really good. The only difficulty that I would probably have with this is, since you saw it was plastic, over time, if you keep like, you know, pulling stuff out and in, it might break. So be sure to just check that out just in case you do hook up with this particular product. And again, you can just like pick everything up. I am carefully doing this with this one because, as you can see at the bottom, it does have those wires attached at the front, because this thing does shine at the front. I will personally want to build a PC with this one. Not maybe a super powerful PC, because I might not have the budget for it, but if I want something that I kind of just want to bring along for the ride, well, I don't know why, but it would be good. A secondary PC would not be a bad idea, to be honest. So I'll probably use this one. Oh yeah, I forgot. Before I do anything else, this is a big bonus, because I've had this like this tall tower case, high tower case? Can't remember what it's called. High tower case, I think, by a different brand, and it did not come with this. And I know it's such a small detail, but I really do enjoy this. Even some like really ridiculously expensive PC cases do not come with these. Come on. Yeah, like that. Yeah, they don't come with those. Which is just basically a small little plastic box for your cables and your screws. That is such a huge help, because sometimes you just put it to the ground, it just... Hell yeah, so that is what we got for the Rev 03, the small but mighty lens, or what? Sorry, I've been very much into camera for a while now. Yeah, small but mighty PC case. Now, on to the next couple of peripherals this time that we do have. I showed you guys before one of the Sonar headsets, and they sent another one. Ding, 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 Sonar. This is the Galax Sonar 04. As you can see, it is, as always, with the white variant. Pretty futuristic looking. If you're into like that cyberpunk-esque aesthetics, this thing does give me that particular vibe. So this thing is, I believe, adjustable. Let's take a bit to adjust though, I think, when you want to adjust it. But I think it just needs to break in a little bit more, because it is pretty tough at the very start, but at least it does allow you for that adjustability. So I want something that is right over here. Okay, that seems to work. There we go. All right, you can see, there it is. Fits my head perfectly. Not bad on the cushioning as well, as always with the one that we saw last video. We also do have this long control cable, or cable that is very long that has controls on it. And if you guys can see that, I'm gonna have to do this because it is always like just autofocus is on my face. So this thing has a volume knob here at the side, another one for controlling the LED, which is located here on each side of the headset, and then we also do have this switcher for turning on and off your microphone. So if you want to just, you know, like murmur to yourself about what's happening in your game and you don't want anybody listening in, that's a really cool thing to have that you can be able to do with the Sonar 04. Here's another thing though. This thing does work with a USB interface, as you can see. It doesn't seem like it is detachable, which is an unfortunate thing, but at least Galax made it so that you can have your own 3.5mm jack right here, as you can see. And there is, I believe, a plug that goes straight to the control hub. Yeah, that you can plug into your devices. Although, because of the, let's say, structure and the way that this is kind of made, you definitely want to just use this more for stationary PC use rather than bringing this anywhere. But at least if you do get this particular model, you at least have the option to plug it into any of your devices. And speaking of which, yeah, my phone is like over there at my at my bed. Hang on, I'll be back. Let me just pick. Okay, so I'll be the bearer of bad news. My phone doesn't have US or 3.5 jack, so I'm just connecting it to my PC. Yeah, pretty easy, right? So at least you can see me do this. Exactly. So first and foremost, I can connect it straight from that 3.5 cable through the audio interface, which they have here, and it doesn't power the lights, which I kind of figured out already. But at least what this does is, if I don't want to use the USB interface or it breaks down, at least I have that 3.5 option to keep using the product, which is not too bad. I could live with that. I can live with that sound quality. That's not bad. All right. And again, I don't really know how to relay it to you other than it's not bad through here. It's has a bit of bass to it, also, I'll just say. So if you're into just a teeny tiny bit of bass, you'll be good with this one. And then as I plug it, you should be able to see the lights pop off right here on the side, yeah. And then I can turn it on and off with a button over this one. So here's the good kind of thing about this is, regardless of where you input the audio, whether it's the USB or the 3.5, it seems like the audio quality as well as the loudness of the webcam, the headset. I don't know where I'm going with a webcam comment, but yeah, the headset is, I think it's the same or similar. The USB might be just a tad bit louder, but not enough that you'll be able to recognize it or feel the difference, so to speak. So either or, it's good. Now on to the last product that I'm actually looking forward to, which is a mouse that they sent here, which is the Slider 05. So this bad boy is, I think, the first mouse aside from the Slider 5B, I think was it, but they only sent me the Slider 5. I'm not sure what the B does. That goes into the realm of lightweight, ultra light gaming mice, however you want to mention it. So without the cable, this weighs about 60 grams. Not too bad. That's always, like, I think the ballpark of how heavy or how light these mices can be. I'm gonna try to creak it with a lot of pressure, but it was only flexing when I used like both of my hands. Like single hand, just a little bit of give, and it's not really budging as much. I'm not sure if you can see the plastic maybe just warping a little bit as I put pressure on it, but I mean, again, realistically, you're not gonna squeeze it as hard as you would with those things that you squeeze in the gym. I do like how this one kind of reminds me of an HK gaming mouse, symmetrical in shape, has that very unified look. It doesn't look too bad. It just looks like an ultralight mouse. And what I do like about this one is, well, cables are nice as well. Yeah, they're not the super stingy heavy cables. Also, another one is you only do have the buttons for your right hand, so this is not a perfect, or this is not ambidextrous. This is only a symmetrical right-handed mouse. Also has some RGB later, which I will be delving into with you guys real quick. So that's about it. Yeah, that's the series that Galax has sent to me. We got the Slider 05, we got the Sonar 04, we got the Rev 03, and before we do end this video, guys, I'm gonna cut it right here and then show to you what they have with their new software. They asked me to just check it around, show to you guys the X Tuner, and let's go and give it a whirl, girl. Give it a whirl, boy. Yeah, let's just go to it already.
Okay, last part of the video, guys, we're going to be checking out the XT gear software that accompanies the new gear that they do have. So I have the slider up and running. As you can see here, it just pops out the name slider. I have not used this before, so I'm intuitively just using this right now. So if I try to close this, if I click the mouse, what happens? Nothing. But if you click the name, excuse me, oh, there it is. So you got left, right. You seemingly can have a plethora of things that you can assign these buttons to. I usually don't. I just prefer whatever the button is. I really do like that they do have this Dpi switcher. Currently pressing out the Dpi mouse button right now, and the middle scroll wheel is also changing colors. Now, I do prefer not really having a Dpi switcher anymore. I just default to about 1600 Dpi, to be honest. But if I can change the color, I'll be a happy person. And I can, which is amazing. Lighting can also be changed. You got your steady, breathing, colorful tail, neon. What is this? Okay, so it basically looks like a cyberpunk-esque color scheme. Color for streaming is just the RGB wave one, which I prefer the most, and I'll probably just apply all of this. Polling rate has to be 1000. That's the one I'm used to. Parameters, endpoint precision at, what is it, 20, so 10, or 11, I think is what I'm used to the most as well. So, or 10, yeah. So that's about it. It's pretty simple, pretty easy to use. I actually really like this because it just makes it so that you can just click anything, click one thing of the peripherals. It's all going to be here and available for you. Again, it's very bare bones, but you have all the functionalities that you would want with a software for a gaming gear or gaming peripheral. So pretty sweet, pretty good. Thanks so much again for Galax for sending all of this amazing gear for me. And apologize that it took me a while to get this ended, guys. Anyways, see you on the next one. Ciao and bye.